Hello, my most amazing artists. All right, we're elbow deep into this remote learning, and projects are going to start coming a little faster. They're also going to be a little longer. So, you're actually going to be doing something that the traditional kids are doing here in class. So, it'd be just like if you were here with us, okay? We are going to do a project titled Crazy Hair. I know Miss Linscomb looks like she got a little crazy hair right here, but we're doing one with some crazy hair. And the way that we're going to do the crazy hair is that we're going to use adjectives. Adjectives describe something. It's a word that we're going to use. We're going to put it in our hair, and it's going to be words that describe us and our hair. So here's kind of an example, and I used a variety of fonts, and there's actually words in my crazy hair. So I'm going to show you how to make the words and where you can kind of blend them. We're going to outline it, and then we're going to color it in realistically, but how fun and creative to put words in your hair. Let's get started. All right, so you just created a self-portrait not too long ago. So I'm just going to walk you through it quickly. Make sure you use your hand to measure from the top and the bottom of your paper to mark where your head is going to fit. And remember, it needs to be oval shape. Next, 2 straight lines for your neck. No lollipop necks. Make sure it's nice and thick. And then make those rounded shoulders to the bottom of your paper. Then you're going to do a vertical and horizontal line in the middle of your head, nice and light. Get your oval eyes drawn in there, and then make sure that you put the circle in there and then a smaller pupil circle in there as well. Use that U to start your nose, and then 2 ovals on the side, 2 C's on each side, and then bring it up to the top, and then get your lips drawn in. Make sure you split them in half because you have 2 of them. Use your eraser to erase the guidelines. Here's where the difference comes in. Your hairline is going to go from your top of your head down all the way to the bottom because we want some long, crazy hair. After you get your hairline, which is going to be covering part of your face, you need to go and erase that top part of your head because all of that is going to be hair. Now you need to think of words that describe you. I am writing smart. And notice I'm writing it very big as it's going from one side, my head, to the other side, the edge of the paper, okay? The bigger you write, the less work you have to do. So you write it really fancy, and then you outline it like I just did. You're going to go around and we're making texture. We're creating the texture part of your hair. The bigger you write, the less work you're going to have to do. So I have one word done, and now I'm going to do another word. This word is going to be athletic. Notice how I'm making it nice and big, going from one side, so it's touching the word smart, to the other side, which is the edge of the paper. The bigger you write, the less you have to do. And then I just go inside and create these lines to outline it and help fill in and create that texture. If you have some spaces, you can just draw some lines. Now I'm writing the word mom because I am a mom and it describes me. Notice I outline it. Maybe you choose to write brother or sister, whatever word describes you. Daughter or son would be a good word too. And outline it really big. Notice the outlines do not touch the other lines. Keep that space in between there. And you just move around your paper. I'm writing funny now. Move around your paper and get it all filled in. The bigger you write, the less words you have to do as well. Take your time. Notice I'm just filling it in with lines now all the way around. And you need to think of words that describe you. Maybe you're shy. Maybe you're really silly. Maybe you're crazy, goofy. Think of adjectives that really describe who you are and just put them all around your hair. It's going to take a little time to think, but again, the bigger you write, the less work you have to do. And then just fill your hair in all the way around. Boys, our hair is going to be just as crazy too. Your hairline will just be a little different. Now, grab that Sharpie and let's get to outlining. Take your time. Every pencil line that you made needs to be outlined. Take your time, don't rush, and get to going and outlining. Whatever pencil lines you don't want, make sure that they're erased. And then you're going to have to go back, and if you missed a pencil line or you didn't trace over it exactly, just erase and let's clean it up so it's nice and crisp. Notice how the lines are really starting to pop out, and you can see all that texture getting created inside the hair. All right, last part, coloring. You need to color this in realistically. We've already done this, and guys, guess what I just realized I forgot? My eyebrows, but that's okay. I'm gonna actually go ahead and finish coloring my face in, and my neck is the same color as my face. My nose is the same color as my face. And take my time, color it in, and I'm just gonna use my black crayon and I'm gonna create my eyebrows right there. Sometimes those things happen, so just make sure you pay attention to what you're doing, and if you make a mistake, it's okay. We can always find a way to make it right. So I usually have green eyes most of the time, and then I'll use a little pink for my lips. And then remember, if your skin color is different, if it's a little darker, make it a little darker, use a brown. If it's a mix, overlap your colors and get as close to your skin color as possible. Take your time, don't rush, and then get to coloring. You'll need to color your shirt, and you'll need to color your hair. So take your time, don't rush. Try to use crayons or colored pencils. Markers are okay, but definitely for the hair, that's a whole lot of coloring, guys. I highly suggest crayon for that one. It'll just go a little bit easier. We are in 4th grade. We should be coloring in one direction. I am using very large strokes to color in my hair, but I am coloring in the same direction where my lines were created whenever I started my words. Don't rush. Take your time. This will probably be a 2-day project, okay? We don't want to get sloppy with our work. We want to make sure that we're using our craftsmanship. Look, I wrote shy right there in the little bitty, because sometimes I can be shy, surprisingly. So take your time, color in that same direction, fill in all that white spots. Don't color horizontal or diagonal. Fill in those spots. And then you can also, if you have like some blonde in there, add some yellow to it. If it's a little darker brown, overlap it with that black. Can't wait to see it. All right, guys, look how cool. And you can see my adjectives in my hair. Mom, smart, kind, athletic, funny, shy. They're there. They're kind of hard to see, but how cool that you get to describe yourself in a self-portrait. I hope you guys had fun. I know it could be a lot of work and a lot of tracing, but remember the tip. The bigger you draw, the less work you have to do. So just make sure you make your words good and big from the hairline to the edge of the paper. Really big, and it'll be a lot easier. I hope you guys had fun, and I'll see you next time.